What's up, fellas? Shout out to everybody that's gonna be watching. You could have been anywhere in the world with me, anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that travel. Let's talk about it. Shout out to everybody that's we travel, dog. Shout out to everybody that my new brand. I travel, dog. Go check it out. It's hitting the streets heavy. Y'all think it's just a joke, but so let's talk about it real quick. It's crazy because Western misogamy, that's the westernized hatred for marriage in the passport man. Misogamy is just hatred for marriage, and we don't hate marriage, right? The passport guys per se, we just hate westernized marriage. The westernized ideology, the conformity, the construction, and all of that stuff that deals with westernized. Now, that's why I put misogamy on it. So you guys can know we hate westernized marriage only. But the country that's not trying to mimic the West or practice what the United States of America does, parts of Europe, and parts of now it's just spread out, parts of Asia, we don't agree with it. The passport dudes believe in we really believe in westernized misogamy, right? And I'm putting Western on it. Notice how a westernized misogamy is a more accurate term. I hear people say misogyny, misogynists, all of that. No, misogamy is a real word. Go look it up. I put it out there so y'all can. It means the hatred of marriage. We hate westernized marriage. That's what we hate. Westernized misogamy. Because you built us to have the westernized thinking as far as marriage and how we approach it. So other countries don't practice it like that. That's why it's not worldwide. And I'm glad there's 190 plus countries. And we can go back to this current thing and what everybody's trying to do to transfer. But the passport man believes in marriage. Oh, yes, we do. But not this westernized form of it. That's why we put see, the crazy part about it is, that's why I make a delineation or a differentiation or distinction on what type of travel men I'm talking about. Because if you leave it vague, right, you'll have all these dudes who coming out the woodwork who still believe that women are ahead of them, women are queens, everybody's just a queen, everybody just walk around there a queen, that crazy ideology, right? You'll have men really walk around like that, believing in it. Now, again, I believe in women are rocking out here. Don't get it twisted. As far as business, I see them. So all of the dudes that's here to hate women or anything like that, you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel. I told you we cordial. We don't hate Western women or women in the U.S. or women. We don't hate them. We could be cordial at work, cordial at the grocery stores, cordial when you see them at cookouts. That's what you should be as a grown man, have some type of decorum. But as far as dating and marriage, nah, you can miss me with that. Nah. That's why I got a hatred from, that's why people always trying to say, you guys hate women. That's why I presented misogamy. So we can point it somewhere, the marriage system. So it has nothing to do with, nothing to do with women. We could point out the system and how it allows women to benefit from this system. These archaic laws and all of that. That's why I'm pointing, and that's what I'm trying to get more guys to do. So we hate the westernized form of misogamy. And I want fellas to post this. I want fellas to present this everywhere. I want fellas to share this stream so they can really see what it means. And I'll wait till more people come in. I'll wait. We got all night. We got all night. You gonna get this work. You gonna get this work. You're going to get this work. I travel, dog. We'll wait. We'll wait till more people come in. Y'all don't want to talk, whoever's here, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Share the stream. Go to your Facebooks. Present this to them. We'll wait. Share the stream, fellas. Because this is very important. We need to pinpoint a system. We need to pinpoint, like, if you want to direct your hatred, if you have any, direct it to first yourselves, because you shouldn't be hating anybody, right? But direct it to the system. And marriage is a system. It's a business. So if you don't like that business of marriage here in the States, say you hate the business of marriage in the United States. That's why when misogamy comes in play, right? Say you hate that business of marriage. You got to have a distinction. And that's what misogamy is. It's the hatred of marriage, but it's only a hatred of, that's why I'm making a distinction. It's only the hatred of marriage from a westernized perspective. Matrix Escape, what up, bro? Share the stream, everybody. That's what you want to say. You want to have that in your mind. Like, yo, I don't hate marriage, but I hate this westernized form. Misogamy. Put westernized misogamy. That's what it is. He's a misogamist. Yes, I'm a westernized misogamist. That's what you guys need to say. Start attacking these systems. And in the interim, if we think about it, if you're attacking a system and people associate themselves with the system, that's on them. You're not attacking the person, you're attacking the system. So the business of marriage, if you don't like the way it's going in the States, you move on. You move on. And passwords, because, like, what are the benefits here? Like, especially if you're a dude who, think about this. A woman, most of the time, if she's making a significant amount of money, she's not going to marry you. She's not going to marry your broke ass. OB, what up? Shalom, bro. She's not going to marry you. But on the inverse, men will marry a broke woman. So it's like, those seem to be the ones who better rear kids. Let's just be who don't have less time to spend with the children. Who's not on that westernized thinking, who's not feel like they're entitled. Those seem to be the best rearer of kids. That's been for hundreds and thousands of years. So what is the benefits of marriage here? Nothing. If you want to sign your life away into a business, go to marriage. If you want your partner to be able to have access to, go to marriage. See, that's why they're using the term partner instead of my husband or wife. Because marriage is a business. Something that you can't get away from. Something that you can't escape. Like, you gotta face it. It's a business. I've been smoking these cigars for the last couple weeks. What a light but good cigar. So, what are the benefits? The benefits going over to westernized society is you could get a passport. Basically, you have access to the government and they give you certain provisions by getting married. So that's a good thing going overseas in certain countries that are not westernized or not practicing Western marriage, the system of Western marriage. That's the difference. You could have babies, you don't see them all the time. You got to treat it like the military, like I said, but the femininity that you crave, The desire that you crave for, like the things that you like in a woman, that desire that you wish for your lady is in there. Not saying all of them are like that. Again, the countries that don't practice westernized society or their way of thinking, um, how they're reared, um, how they're raised with their mother and father as a community feel. You get all of those benefits that you say you lack here. You get all of them. Um, you get a lot of those benefits. The only thing that's going to be a dropper is the distance, if you can't put up with that. Jules, what up, yo? Shout out to Jules. Shout out to Mark B. Mark B. Shout out to, always got to shout Mark B out. But see, we're not against marriage, but we're not like, and even if you want to take it to a ceremonial thing, the woman that you're dating in a foreign country, if you don't believe in signing papers nowhere, let me make this, here we go, here go another distinction that guys seem to miss because guys get in their feelings instead of listening with an open ear. Now, if you're a fella if you're a fella that don't believe in no paperwork in none of these countries, then have a ceremonial marriage or a connection-based marriage, where whatever connection or what we call the Most High, what y'all trying to call spiritual and universe and all these other stuff, but I just use that because you guys use it. So, but if you want to have a connection, what we call the Most High, what you call whatever you call it, and you base that and you mean it, and then you feel that something can happen to you if you made that promise or that vow, whatever you want to call it, to the Most High, you break that, something will happen to you, and you mean this, and you put it out there to what you call a universe, the spiritual system that you believe in, or energy, or whatever you call it. We call it the Most High. If you make that connection to the Most High, you break that with her, right? And try to bounce because you found something new or something like that, may something bad happen to you, but you can also do that. I hope something bad happened to you if you didn't keep your what you promised, if you didn't keep that vow, if you didn't keep that ceremonial promise to the Most, and you break it like, oh, I ain't signed no papers, I could be out. May you suffer internally, like, cause you did that. So you can also do that. If she's not with it, you could just, hey, find somebody else who is. You got you got 190 plus countries. You're good. You can find a woman somewhere. It's your choice. It's your choice. But do we hate marriage fully? No. Do we hate westernized, the westernized concept of marriage? Yes. That's what misogamy is. So, is the hatred of marriage. That's what, let's clear it up right here, right now. So the passport dudes, many of us who rock with MWWIOC, who are some good-hearted fellas who ain't trying to come on here and be something that they're not, who genuine, yes, we believe in marriage, but not this westernized form of marriage. So do we hate the westernized form of marriage? Yes. And that's why I put Western misogamy in the passport. Man, so let's clear that up. Like, what are the actual benefits? You have none. There are none. Besides people saying, well, you could leave somebody this, or when you guys say, oh, something goes to her, but they got certain provisions in law that if you pass, you could give somebody the jurisdiction over your body, because at that point you become property. So you got that. You have certain provisions that they got as far as banking, which you can sign papers. And so if something happened to you, the person can get you got different forms of what you can do outside of signing a damn paper. There's just say, and dressing up and putting on the white gown and bowing down to a woman and as if you worship her. Nah, nah. That ain't happening at all. Not with me. So do I hate the marriage system in the West or in the United States of America, period? Yes, I do. And many passport dudes do. Whether it's you go to Europe, whether you come here to the US or those island countries or any of these countries that trying to mimic the United States of America. So we're cool with that. We're cool with that. And can we get married at any time? Yes, many of us can. We can go overseas right now and get a wife like that. But we want to put ourselves in position where we're around them a little bit more. We chopping up with them a little bit more. We're around their family. We're around there. So that's what we're trying to get to that point. So hit that thumbs up, fellas. Hit the thumbs up. Y'all came in here. Let me see them thumbs up go up. So shout out to my misogamists. All of my misogamists, shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to the misogamists. The Western form of misogamy. We're the Western form of misogamy. We hate it. So shout out to the hatred of marriage. I'm gonna keep pumping this. Hopefully other cats pick it up. But I was the first to introduce it in the way I'm going to with the passport twist on it. The travel twist on it, because people think that we're against marriage. They always, y'all don't want to be with nobody. Y'all just want to go overseas and snatch something up. I'm like, dog, that's not true. Are we going to bring women from the States over to these other countries? F no. Let the women do them. They got all the power. They said they doing it up. Hot girl summer. Let them do them as far as dating and marriage. I don't pay attention to them. Have you noticed I'm one of the only channels that don't give any light to any of that? I'm one of the only channels that don't give a light, but they trying to go over there to these other countries that we visit and trying to turn those women's minds around. But I keep telling you guys, as long as there's poverty, you can never change a country to a Western country. As long as there's poverty. As long as there's poverty. You're saying, well, that's a bad thing. No, it's not in the way. I'm going to just be real with you. No. Because if all of these people trying to mimic everything that's going on here, there's only going to be a certain number of people. The real life hits the people that, like, reality hits. It sets in. Once them people go out their door and they turn off their phone, because they can't have their phone in public, it's going to get snatched, or they got to watch out for themselves, or let's just be real. Like, that's nothing to glorify. That's nothing to, I don't want to see the, but them people are getting along just fine in their country, many of them. I'm not going to say most. I'm going to say many of them, like a 50-50 thing. So can all of these countries be westernized? No. Why? Because of poverty, because of GDP, because of all of that. All of that stuff that you guys know about, that you've talked about for years with people, that you've broken down, all of the family structures and all of that we've talked about for so many years, they cannot become westernized because they don't have the bank that America has. Mosquitoes are all over me. They don't have the money America has. I told you, you can't westernize the whole world. You can't. People think you can, but you can't. It's just not going to happen. So if you understand that, you understand why I'm saying don't think that all of these places, female nature, you heard me mention this before. F that female nature and all that stuff you guys talk about. If it's female nature, to keep your woman, right? To keep your woman, or the woman that you're interested in these foreign countries, to keep her there. To never let her see the light of day. I got a friend, right? He has a significant other overseas, and sometimes I'm on the phone with him, and I'm like, "Yo, you should show your girl this." He like, "I'm not showing her that," and he been doing that, and I was like, I get on the phone with her again, not remembering what happened, right? And so I get on the phone again. Yo, you see this? Yo, you should show your girl this. Now she lives in a whole nother country, right? Far. So he always replies back, yo, I'm not showing her this. And I keep saying to him all the time, yo, why? And then I stopped what I was saying. And I said, that's right, keep her pure. But the whole time he never stopped and said, he never went on a tirade about American women. He never went on a tirade about the dating. He just said, I'm not showing her that. He didn't have to have any explanation behind it. He didn't have to have any vitriol behind it. He didn't. Even though I should have picked this up the first time after he responded that way, it took me that second and a half time before I was able to catch on. And I thought about my own shark video here on my channel, how you can't take a great white out of nature and its environment and put him into captivity in an aquarium, because sharks will always die. The longest shark lasted about 10 months, and then it eventually died. And then I started thinking about that shark video that so many propped me up on, and I'm about to watch what I'm about to do with that shark video. I'm about to revamp it and re-put it out and see what happens. So go look at it now, because it might go off my page. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, I get what he's doing. He doesn't want her to be included in all of this riffraff. He don't even want to translate none of this stuff. And I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. I'm rocking with him. Yeah, yo, Quad, what up? I saw your messages, bro. I've been just crazy week. So I was like, when I was like, man, he don't even want to transfer, because I asked him something. I said, yo, does she want to be part of all of this? I said, does she? He was like, yo, she don't think about what goes on in this country. I was like, she doesn't? She don't care about nothing. He said, bro, all she does is get to her money out there at a nice, respectable place. She make just as much as Americans make. Yo, that junk, I was like, no wonder why she's focused. But it's funny, when he said that, he said she doesn't think about what happens in America. That's not even an inkling of something that crosses her mind. Not even an inkling of what goes on here crosses her mind. And I was like, yo, that's dope. That's dope. And that's keeping her pure. That's keeping her in her environment. Not trying to add anything into her environment. Not trying to show her nobody on no YouTube or anything like that. That's dope. Because not trying to get her phone, grab her phone and say, yo, let me use your phone real quick. And then later, a video pops up in her feed because you hit that in her search engine on her YouTube. Or you Googled something on her phone because you didn't have your phone at the time. Fellas, you gotta stop this. If you want to keep these women in their element and keep them stayed to their environment, you got to stop this. Stop inviting this westernized thinking to them in a way. I don't care if it's .00003%. That's too much. That's too much. So when that happened, I was like, yo, this is dope. Keep her pure, keep her right. Don't let her become westernized, or don't let her get any vision of what's happening. Hell, let her stay. You know how, let's talk about something that happens in Brazil, right? You know how Brazilian women wear them big ass shoes? You know, them big with them thick ass soles on them? Let her keep wearing those. Let's not talk to her about red bottoms. Don't try to bring them over there. Don't try to bring her no Chanel nothing. Don't try to do none of that. She already look good. She'll blow an American woman out, which you shouldn't be comparing. But this is what you guys do. Let's get to on your level. You compare, she'll look good in these. No, dude. Let her stay in them big ass, thick ass sole shoes in South America. Let her keep those on. They look like they should have them skate lights on them. Those shoes so big they look like they should have skates on. Let her stay in those. Even over there in you go to some parts of Asia, they wear them big shoes. Let them keep them big shoes in Asia. Don't introduce her to no Chanel. Don't introduce her to no Nikes. Leave her alone. Let her be great in her own environment. That's what you dudes do. You try to bring gifts and all of this stuff to try to impress them. And I'm like, why are you trying to impress a person in their brain? A mistake with one of my ladies in Colombia, she got big-headed. Yup. J. Clyde, what up, bro? Like, J. Clyde knows this. Oh, J. Clyde know what I'm talking about. He got a similar story of something that happened to him. Matter of fact, J. Clyde did this same thing. J. Clyde did this same thing. He had to correct me also. Damn, y'all got the same story, Clyde. That's scary, yo. But shout out to J. Clyde. J. Clyde don't believe. He'd be like, you always, every time I say United States of America woman, J. Clyde always say, what's that? I'll put you up on my top 10 video today. Cool. Oh, shout out to Rollo. Rollo, I don't get no notifications for you anyway, man. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like people say they don't get my notifications, so all right, it's understandable. But I'm telling you, keep them pure. Don't introduce them to anything United States related. Don't let her introduce to any Western related. Don't even show them stuff that's going on in the UK, because the UK mimics America sometimes. Not all the time. They got their own style. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes they do. I'm changing my name today. All right, shout out to you. What you gonna name it? But keep the women in those countries pure. Keep them pure. Don't let them be boggled down by nothing here. Don't let them try to mimic anything here. Keep them pure. I suggest you do that. I suggest you, because until this system change, and it's got to change, I told you drastically, you guys got to remove yourselves out of this country dating for at least 60 years. If you remove yourself from dating or marriage in this system for about 60 years, these women will correct themselves. Women are struggling right now. All of that big talk, like, y'all doing it all. I told this lady, I said, y'all doing it all. Why should y'all want to, y'all said y'all good. Y'all don't want to date. So men started going on these dating sites like, yo, y'all down with the hookup? We down with that too. They thought they was becoming feminists and hurting us. Yo, we just gonna sleep around. Dudes are like, okay. We cool with the sleeping around, especially passport dudes. Well, some of us. Because some dudes, they are just a blow and a kiss on the cheek away from bending down, and she telling them to lick the floor and they're gonna do it. So some of us passport dudes, some of us. And the number's minuscule. It's minute. So some of us still like rock, even if we get a box here, we still not gonna get off our square. We still gonna be some heterosexual stand-up sidewalk cracking dudes. Complaining about men not cold approaching anymore too. Oh yeah, they are. They complaining like crazy. Yo, you know how many 40-year-olds, I showed Jay Clyde and them, I said, you know how many 40-year-olds in America trying to talk to me right now? It's just so funny watching women in America starting to chase men. And men really not budging. And you always see on their profile, men always looking for sex. I was part of this feminist kick. My body, my choice. We said, okay, we cool. See, every time we agree with you all, you guys move the goalposts. Checking in from Worldly Traveler, what up? You on Medellin? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Worldly Traveler, watch what I do to you today. Watch what I do to you today. I got something for you, bro. If you really in Medellin, we're going to get you to prove it. So, damn, these mosquitoes, man, they everywhere, man. So misogamy, yes, we should practice like the Western misogamy. We should preach the Western hate for marriage, right? That's what we should practice, Western misogamy. Westernized misogamy is what we're going to practice. The hatred of marriage for Westernized cultures. Yes. We're going to pump that. Yes. Anybody on YouTube telling you to get married in the United States of America, you shouldn't trust that person. Anybody trying to promote you becoming something and then trying to marry somebody after you become something, you shouldn't trust that person. Should never trust them. Now, if they promote you going overseas and doing it, yes. If they promote you bringing a woman back, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Do some dudes I'm cool with do it? Yes, they do. I'm like, that's on them. So if they come back and they say they're single after 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, because their woman just changed, it was inevitable. Can barely hear Yes talk. All this noise at this job. That's what's up, man. Get to that money, bro. Your Quab getting to that money. So, yes, we believe in it. We believe in Western misogamy. Yes, we always believe in it. As long as this system is the way it is. Now, I guarantee if they start passing this, that the woman gets nothing in marriage after you guys separate except you take care of the kids, then it'd be different. It'd be different. What's up, 6? Is that Rollo? I don't know. It say R-A-L. So I guess that's Rollo. Yes. You know what I was watching the other day? Okay, that's Rollo. You know what I was watching the other day? I was watching Naked and Afraid. And it was just so funny how those people sign up for this show, go out there. The last one I watched when they went to Costa Rica. They sign up for this show. They go out there to these countries. They're with a woman in the woods. Both of them are naked. And they're trying to get to a certain point at a certain time so they can get rescued. So it's like a mission type show where they get to a point. So basically they playing this game. And I'm like, yo, grown ass humans sign up for this. This is hilarious, yo. I said we got too much time on our hands, man. But when you're living in one, that's what I'm saying. There's always like when people say first world problems, I agree with that. First world problems. So it's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious. I'm hearing the women of Medellin are gorgeous. I heard they look better than Brazil women. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna go out there and see. That's what I'm hearing. Some people told me that's a lie. I want to see these Medellin women that so many people talk about. I don't want to point no elbows. If Grego and Jay Clyde was standing right here, I don't want to point no elbows. They say they look better. I don't want to point no elbows. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Why would you sign it with anybody? Who is that? Mark B. Mark B. What up, bro? Let me repeat. If Jay Clyde and Grego was standing right here in front of me, it was just them, out of everybody in this direction right here where I'm pointing at, they say they look better than Brazilian women. Who said that? I don't want to point no elbows. You see where my just where my hand was going, my elbows seem to go in that direction. I can't move it. I can't move it. So I don't want to point any elbows who said that. But every time I do this, it won't leave. Medellin, he going to be rocking his Colombian merch, repping heavy. Women can be real pretty, but Brazilian women got the whole package. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds like a hard decision. Nah, I'm going to Medellin. I want to go see what all the hype is about. I got to go see this. I've been to Cali, Colombia. It was cool. Colombia women can't hold a candle to. Shout out to Matrix Escape. Shout out to you, bro. Matrix Escape holding it down for Brazil. Jay Clyde is a traitor. Jay Clyde a traitor, y'all. I've seen a lot of dick down in Medellin. Grego told the truth. Grego said Medellin women are attractive and all of that, but Grego gives it up to Brazil. So shout out. Grego just left Brazil, y'all remember. Grego said I rocks with Medellin heavy. His first place is Philippines, right, Jay Clyde? Grego got Philippines at the top. He got Brazil under that, and then he got, I guess, Medellin. Jay Clyde, is that right? Didn't he say that? Good Georgia Cafe I have talking about Brazil versus. Damn, I couldn't see that message. So put that back in there. You sure number one? Well, now I got something that's number one, Brazil number 3 now. Rollo, you think Jamaica is number 1. Rollo, if you don't get out of here. I think Thailand. Oh, Thailand. Okay, my bad. Thailand. Shout out to Grego. Yeah, because when I did do that list, Grego said he agrees with the list. The 3 countries that'll make you leave your wife: Thailand, Colombia, and Brazil. Those are the top 3. Russian number. Yeah, right, man. Get the fuck out. Russia? Man, Rollo, cut it out. Russia don't touch. Man, Russia don't touch. Russia does not touch. No. Mel, thanks a lot, bro. He said for listening on the grind again. Melvin, he on his grind. Shout out to Melvin. Thanks a lot, bro, for the cash app. What's your take on Panama if you've been? I've been to Panama once. Mm, mm. Panama reminds me of, I don't know, it reminds me of Cali, Colombia with the, I'm talking about as far as like the skin complexion and stuff like that. And sometimes they could be a little bit darker. So, mm, I never talk about Panama, but I'm gonna start mentioning Panama more. I like what's that spot that you can take that run along the, man, I like that spot where you could take that little jog along the, like the same thing like Brazil with that little path where you can walk along the water, but they got the street right there too. So, so shout out to Panama. But mm, who has who has been to Ghana? I was that's what I mentioned the other day. I'm thinking about going there. Wait, is it? Wait, is it Guyana? Which one is in South America? Not Ghana. Is it Guyana? Which one is it? Colombia is too small in size to compete with Brazil. Yeah. Which one is it? The one at the top of South America. Is that Ghana or Guyana? Which one? I want to go there because I see as they said it reminds people of Belize. Um, J. Claude, I'm with Colombia. All sizes is perfect. Guyana is in South America. Oh, Guyana, yeah. Right, I want to go to Guyana. But Ghana, Ralph, I think Ralph in our group has gone to Ghana. He's been to a lot of African countries. Me and him making up a trip now where we're going to actually be on the same flight, same day, same everything. We're going to Africa in the beginning of next year. So him and I are going to jump on the plane together and ride out. And we're going to, what country? I always forget the country that, y'all know I'm bad with names. What country is, I don't know. I don't know why these names always, I can remember everything else except a damn name. J. Claude not going to Africa. Yeah, J. Claude, you can stay here. We'll keep Africa all to ourselves. Well, some parts. I'm not keeping it to myself I just want the experience. I'm not going there to say, yo, y'all need to go to Africa more and all that. No, hell with that. Do what the hell you want with your own passport. I hate dudes trying to dictate where guys go. Yo, y'all should be going to Africa more. Shut up, you go. You create a group, you create an organization, and you go. More power to you. We're going to show you love if you go. But they seem to hate on our choices. So, if we got, man, in Russia and Colombia, ladies are very active. I don't know. Russia, I'm not impressed. I told you. I'm not impressed. I'm more like, I told you, there's certain countries that I've connected with women. Some countries I don't want to give away because I want to go there and I don't want to put it out. I just want to be the one that go there. Colombia versus Brazil, which is better? I told you, from what I see, from what I've seen in Cali, Colombia, that's the only place I can attest to. I've been all around Cali. To where that statue is, man, I've been all over Cali. I met up with tourists there and everything. Brazil is so large, man. And I've been in, if you want to say, I got to try Medellin, I don't know. Because you got to depend on beach areas and all that, so it's difficult. Women are thick in Ghana for J. Claude. Active in the gym, working out daily, that's why J. Claude will lose to me one-on-one. Oh, Lord. Here go Rollo with this basketball talk. So I don't know. I don't know. From what I've seen, if you want to take just Salvador Bahia versus Cali, Colombia, let's just do it like that. Because Cali got more dark women there, right? Salvador Bahia got darker women there, right? and female versus. Nobody wants to say, nah, Brazil women to destroy all these other countries. If you do a versus and get the best of Brazil versus the best of these other countries, nah. We could get the best of each country. Except Brazil, and I haven't even been yet. Scenery, music. Yeah, we talk, that's different. But if you want to talk about like pound for pound the women, of course I got to get to Salvador Bahia. If you want to just compare that to Cali, just those two little small areas, Cali, Colombia to that, those two small areas, women in Cali are beautiful also, bro. I can honestly say that. The black women that I've seen out there, but they don't hold a candle to the black women out in Salvador Bahia. The best of Brazil will top the best of these other places, in my opinion. Of course, Jay Clark knows this. Yeah, for me, it's Brazil hands down too, because, like, I'm talking about body, face, personality. Hands down, Salvador Bahia got it. I'm talking about as far as women. Now, if you want to compare just the things to do in Colombia versus, I was very bored in Cali. And I'm hearing there ain't much to do in Medellin. I'm hearing there ain't much to do around a lot of these places. It's just the same old, same old. But Brazil has a plethora of things to do. I hate Salvador Bahia. Grego, shut up. You ain't even been. Grego, shut up. Grego told something he hate Salvador Bahia and he never even gone. This mosquito tearing me up, boy. Damn. All the brothers here in Medellin are asking me about Brazil nonstop. Yeah, Brazil's on another level. And y'all didn't even travel to the places. It cracks me up. People go to these places. Damn, these fucking Oh, I ain't mean to curse, man. Uh-oh, Grego here. Yeah, AJ Clyde. I don't like poofy here. They don't have poofy here. I don't know. Someone said Colombia. They go Ash L and J Clyde. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Poofy hair. What is Grego talking about? Those women got natural long hair in Salvador just like they got them in Thailand. They natural hair. Some of them got afros. Some of them got curly froze, and some of them got the afro puffs. So it all depends. So now Grego don't know about Salvador Bahia. He don't know shit about it. So his trolling ain't gonna work on Salvador Bahia. Sorry, Grego, it's not gonna work. You ain't gotta know about it. We'll leave it to us who want to go to Salvador. We'll take them. I'll take all of them in Brazil. But yeah, so that's what we do. You see what dudes are in here talking about? We got choices. We got several choices for women in all of these countries. Lots of them, over 50 countries. I like the Paisas of Medellin with straight black hair. That's crazy, because think about it. We got over 50 choices. Dudes could get married, they cannot get married. Dudes can go do their thing, go to General's Club. They could. Yo, people just don't want us to have the choice of what we have right now. Dudes would rather spend, Grego, why you don't like Bahia? Dudes would rather spend their last bit of money. Dudes rather spend their last bit of money on a plane ticket versus going out and get a drink, going on I don't care how much they're stressing at work. They would rather spend it, and that's very telling. Oh, shit. I should have put that off on, because this is crazy, man. Dudes would rather spend all of that money, even their last money, to go overseas versus dating here. Like, that's how bad it is. That's how society has made it bad for a lot of these dating and marriage. Because you choose to let everything crumble. I don't know why the choices of society want this to happen. You'd rather everything crumble. Melvin, I don't hate it. I'm not attracted to Afro-Brazilian. Come to Medellin, yes. Ain't no mosquitoes. Yes, it is. There's a lot of mosquitoes out in Medellin. J. Claude is out in Medellin right now, everybody. We just didn't do a live this time. But he's out there chilling out in the great country of Colombia. So that's what we got. We got options. So I don't think, is there, just be honest. I asked Ralph, right, who's the most J. Claude-ish dude I ever met as far as women. Mosquitoes are getting me in Medellin right now. Yeah, J. Claude and Worldly Travel out in Medellin right now. But they both out there together. Is there curfew in Medellin? So here's something, right? Ralph done gone everywhere, right? He's been all over this globe, even trying to go to Australia. And he said, yo, no matter where I've gone across this globe, nothing touches Brazil. And bro, if he didn't mean that, he'll tell you. Ralph ain't scared of nobody. Ralph, you see the hoods Ralph hang out in Brazil. And it's crazy because if you think about it, for a person to have no fear of none of these countries that are going in the worst areas, right? He said, so you think he's going to front live on air or when you talk to him privately? He says nothing touches. Mark B, try the mosquito candle by Cutter during your balcony talks. All right, I'll do that. They're just flying all around me. So I'm probably going to wake up with a whole bunch of bumps all over me. I just got one. So he tells the truth. He said, yo, he done been all over and nothing touches. So even he put it on there. He said his second favorite, I think he said is Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Ralph's second favorite, Thailand. Does he have a European favorite? I don't know. I don't know if he got an African favorite because he's been to Lagos. Y'all remember about a year and a half ago, 2 years, he went to Lagos. There's a rider room in Yadis, Laurelis. Where's Laurelis? What is that? Is it called, are you talking to J. Claude? Where's Parker Yedis? I thought it was Parker Yedis. Where's Laurelis? But I always hear about Parker Yedis. Everybody always talking about Parker Yedis this, Parker Yedis that, so I always hear about it. Man, look at the red sky. It's shining all over here, just a red sky, boy. Laurelis is a barrio oh, that's Spanish. Barrio. So in Portuguese is barrio. Got more Colombian stamps than Brazil. Nah, Jakarta nowhere near having, nah. I'm stamped up in Brazil. I'm stamped up, so I'm losing pages, man. I'm running out of pages. So it's time to try other places. Time to get to those other places, yo. But shout out to the misogamists. Shout out to the people that hate Western marriage. They hate it. They don't want to do it. Shout out to you misogamists. All of my misogamists, stand up. The Western misogamists. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm a misogynist to the day America changes those laws. When they change the laws, then I won't be here. And I don't got money yet. How many times you been to Brazil? I've been 28 times. 28. And I can proudly say that. Brazil's dope. People say, this one girl told me the other day, she said, picture if you went to other places, you'll have so many other stamps on it. I was like, I didn't need to go to other places. I wanted to learn Brazil. I wanted to learn Brazil. And I learned. And now I want to try other places. I think I've been to Brazil 21 times, I've been to Colombia 13. And think about it, Jay Clyde and all of them, I caught Ralph, and Ralph been going to Brazil more than me. I passed Jay Clyde. I passed a lot of fellas that's been going to Brazil before me. Oh. And fellas, let's just be real. This channel has motivated a lot of fellas to keep traveling. They ain't gonna give me my props. They gonna go to other places. But this channel motivated a lot of you bastards. So, let me pat myself on the back. Oh, shoot. What the hell was that? Another viral video. I've been to Brazil, what I learned from my travel. Y'all seen the travel that said, the travel countries that you'll leave your wife? Bro, that video's reached 2,000 views. I was like, yo, what the hell? Oh, come on, fellas. Give me those last subscribers. I'm right on the edge of that 1,000. Subscribe to the channel. Tell all your boys to subscribe to the channel. We right there. We right there. I need just a few more and I'll be over that 1,000 mark. Come on, fellas. 1,000 subscribers, about to hit that mark, and then I'm gonna turn on my channel numbers after that. As soon as I hit that mark, I'm gonna show y'all how many subscribers I got after that. I'm gonna turn that back on, because I ain't gonna care after that. Think of country with travel, you'll be good. I thought of one. The 3 leave your wife countries. That right there has skyrocketed on the channel. Let me tell you what I did. I started posting it in people's Instagram pages. I was posting it in their messages. I was just sending it to them. Yo, go to this channel. My man is talking about the 3, acting like I was somebody different. Man, all of them people start coming over. And I hashtag a couple big channels on Instagram. So I was like, man, we're going to do this marketing game. I'm going to have this marketing game where people come to me and pay me to get their channels up popping. And I'm seeing what to do now. I'm seeing how to move. Some stuff I'm going to keep secret, but I'm seeing how to move now with this getting views and getting the subscribers. So without doing all of that, let me go on somebody's platform. Let me talk bad about the same topics. Let me talk about the same topics over and over and over. Let me browbeat those topics just to get people over to my channel. Nah, I ain't do that. And I'm proud about not doing that. I'm proud about not dogging out American women. It's like, yo, let them suffer. You remove yourself from the dating and marriage system in America, they're gonna suffer. And that's what the 40-year-old women are begging. They thought, yo, let me go out here, let me be this boss, let me do this, and let me forget about men. And then when they get later in life and that weight start coming, that is automatically going to send them into, like, let me not say that, let me not use that word on my channel, but It's automatically going to make them rethink what they've done all their lives. It's going to automatically do that. Now, some are hard-headed. Some are stubborn like a mule. Let me get him. Let me get him. Damn. About to tear him up. Look at him. He right here on my knee. He right here on my knee. Oh, he went past on my knee. There you go. Damn, he went up. He's flying right here now. He's coming back down. He must taste this blood, boy. So I'm like, yo, let these women suffer. I'm like, yo, let them suffer. They automatically gonna have regrets. Now, again, some of them stubborn like a mule. Let them be stubborn. Let them be stubborn and alone. They'll be cool. Stubborn and alone. That needs to be my next video. If you passport dudes fully remove out the dating and marriage system and you keep passing the word and we keep growing, they'll die stubborn and alone. Stubborn. You're not going to change a first world mindset. You're not going to change this entitlement mindset. Killing skeeters on the roof, that's a show topic. Yeah, I know. These damn mosquitoes. Now I can't see them because it's getting dark. But, yeah, I'm like, let them suffer. Let them suffer, let them do them. Who cares? I don't give a damn. I'm living my life. Leave me alone and let me live my life. I'm living my life. I'm cool. So why would I get on a show every day just to get my numbers up over here? Listen to a bunch of jargon that are just like it's a crashing. You know how you got a woman that's always talking in your ear and you like, that's what I feel like with dudes that just be, I was like, oh God, oh, it's like a scratching cymbal in my ear. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it. I can listen to dudes talk about now. Some dudes be dropping gems. Some dudes I can listen to all day. I could listen to them yap all day long about this dating system because they make sense. But the other fellas that go on the shows, they just be like, you be like, okay, dude, you just need to shut up. Just snatch all the women. Yeah, y'all trying to snatch up all the women in Medellin? I don't think so. I think it's too many women. How many? What's the population of women to men in Medellin? Anybody know? Let's look up those numbers real quick. I like to deal with numbers. What's the numbers between, like, what's the difference? How many women over men it is over there? Please, give that to us. Give us that type of information. How many women we got to look to? So when you're traveling, you go into that country, there might be, for that particular city, it might be 7-1. Like if you go to Medellin, it might be 7-1. I know if you go to Brazil, 2 million, even just 100 of us go there, that 2 million plus their population, depending on what area, we're looking at about, depending on what city, we're looking at about, at least about 30 women to every one American man or more. Probably 1,000 women to every one American, well, more than that. You talk about 100,000 women, 100 to the, so you're looking at 200,000 women to every one man if you go to a particular location and there's only 100 American men going there. So you talk about 200,000 women to every one man. You do the math. You put those numbers in your head. 200,000 women. Think about that. If you go to Brazil, just 100 of us, if it stays the way it stays, nothing changes. It'll be like 200,000 or 100,000 sold to every one man. You can't beat those numbers. You can't, even if it's 50,000, even if it's 30,000, even if it's 15,000 women to every one man, if a certain amount of American men go there. 15,000 women to every one, and you complaining? You don't have time to complain. You got so many women around you. Worldly travel, I'm going to run up on you and take your cell phone. Yo, and for everybody, I reached out to those fellas on my last stream who left. They didn't want to talk, left the messages. cool. So just to let y'all know, I always keep my words most of the time. Like if I don't run into an emergency. Um, so I can't say all the time I keep my word because that'd be a lie. So when I run into an emergency or something comes up, it might change the course of what I wanted to do. But 15,000 women, 10,000 women, 1,000 women to every one man. You should be happy. I don't got time to complain. I got too many women that I got to talk to. I got too many shows that she want to take me to. I got too many barbecues that she want to take me to. I got too many parties in Central that she want to take me to. I got too many family members of hers that I want to. You see what I'm saying? 53% women, 47% men in Medellin. Oh man, so the table's looking like, y'all looking like a good, bro, depending on how many men travel there, if they go there by the thousands per week, y'all still looking at about, I got to do the math about this later. For every one man, that ratio is, especially if the women, let's just say the women are heterosexual, they enter the graph goes down once you add in age, once you add in size, once you add in time, their occupation. Once you add those in, the numbers shrink a lot. Once you do, that's how you got to do the math. Once you do those stats and what you like, what you prefer, now it's going to go down. So it might be like 200 and something women to every you, because you got a certain criteria that you like, or you got a certain look that you like. So for men, it might go down. So for me, I'm a little bit lenient as far as like, I don't want them big. I don't want them like out of place, and I like them with a pretty face. I like them all colors, all shapes. So for me, it's going to widen, right? Certain shapes. So me, I don't like them like grim dead like Jay Clyde likes them, or Ralph likes them. They like them grim dead. I don't like them like that. I like them with some meat on their bones. Some don't have meat, but not grim dead like Jay Clyde. I like them with I like a mixture. I like a mixture. So for me, I'll have more a ratio of women to me than Jay Clyde and Ralph will. So then that way it strengths. You see? Bag of bones. Oh yeah, they like them. Skin with bones on it. Oh, they love them. I don't like them like that. I like them off and on. I might like some slim. I might like them thick like short hair. Y'all, I might like them like that. So for me, skinnier the better. No, it ain't. Hell no. Ew. You'll date a woman with her bones is showing from, and she bend over, she look like Skeletor. Ugh. That's disgusting, yo. Her butt bones look like Skeletor face. Ugh. Her torso and all of that, where her spine meets, and nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. But so for us guys who like them, we might have a larger pool. Bringing up that I never have to encounter because of my skinny minis. I don't know who said that. No name or nothing. But we right there. We right there where I could go live from the YouTube app. We right there. We right there, fellas. Oh, I'm gonna get there. That's what I said. You can't. I told you this hundreds of subscribers ago. I said you can't stop greatness. You're gonna only hope to contain it. Am I saying I'm great? Fuck yeah. I'm looking in the camera and I'm saying that. You think I'm gonna say I'm not great because you want me to do this pseudo humble? Man, miss me with that. You suggest, like Floyd Mayweather said this one day. He was up there talking to he had all the greatest boxers ever in history around him, right? And he was up there doing a speech. And that's when Mike Tyson, like he was punching him and Floyd Mayweather didn't flinch. So that example right there, he said, everybody in this game should feel like they better than themselves, like they better. Then next thing out of nowhere, he said, everybody should feel that they the best that ever do it. If you don't, you in the wrong sport. You he yo, you crazy? Everybody should think they the best at whatever they do. If you don't, you're in the wrong sport. Life is like that, period. Life is like that, period. You should feel that you're the best at everything. Everything you do, you should put your all, especially if you got, so you think, people think they didn't share the streams, oh, I'm gonna get him, I just wanna listen to him, but I ain't gonna help him out. I know how y'all think as men, some of you. Not all, of course. We got the fellas that's been rocking since day one. But for the other fellas who come here, listen, won't even hit the thumbs up, we know who you are. We meet you dudes in person. You know, like, yo, that's the type, you don't know when you leave, we like, that's the type of person that just listen to content and don't support nobody. Not even a thumbs up. So we know who's who. They just want to be entertained. Nah. But all right, it's dark out here. I'm not doing what I did the other day. You can barely see me. I'm already chocolate as it is. So shout out to all of y'all, man. We almost there. We got to lose subscribers. You can't stop greatness. You can only hope to contain it. That's over. We almost there. Peace.